I'm seeing a lot of Twitter and crypto things about the weekly RSI and it's the bottom and I'm bullish and it's some big accounts doing it. And I want to give strong warning against that and show you specifically the charts what is being missed with those posts. So I have on the weekly chart because the reference of the bottoms and bullish is on the weekly. All right. Now, I'm not going to pull up the RSI in just a second, but check this out. And if you hear noises, I got little kids behind me, but you can't see them. All right. The red is the weekly 10. The purple is the weekly 89. Down here is the weekly 200 MA, simple moving average, EMA 89, EMA 10, okay, on the weekly. Put price back on, and I will put an arrow where these cross. And so this is where, from those videos, and I think it's still on the homepage of my channel, I have a snippet. It's like boom, boom, bada bing with music, and then straight down, you know, that one. I made that entertaining for a reason, because this cross was incoming back here. It was back here when I made it, when it was almost crossing, and then it rallied, and then smartasses came on shit and said, ha, boom, bada, bing, it rallied. Well, guess what's happened since then? Yeah. Okay, boom, boom, bada, bing, back at you. I win. All right, actually, per usual, when noobs come on my channel and think I'm stupid. All right, but anyway, I've marked that. Now let's put this back on here, okay? So these are our boom, boom, bada, bing areas, okay? See that? Now we're going to zoom in, and what happens sometimes when this cross happens and price goes under, well, it'll rally back up and wick above. Sometimes it wants to retest the bearish cross. Does that make sense? So when two important lines cross, whether price is currently above it or below it, it doesn't matter. If price is below an important cross, it likes to look up and say, I want to go touch it. So it races up to touch it. And if price is above really important stuff and it's hovering like a bird flying, the bird says, I want to go touch it. And it swoops down to go touch it and then starts flying like a bird. Make sense? It's literally what happens. So these take price off. These important lines are crossing and price went below it before they officially crossed. And what did price do? I want to go touch it. Okay, see that? Now, in that process, that's where the weekly RSI is. And it doesn't look like price. Actually, we're not there yet. Hold on. I don't want to spoil how statistically unlikely it is. And it's so statistically and mathematically probable that folks posting that stuff are so wrong. It's just going to be bad. And I don't know why it's being posted by people who, I don't know. I think it's crazy. So it's possible that it ends up being accurate, but the statistical likelihood is so poor that I think it's irresponsible. Anyway, so the last time that the weekly RSI was exactly at this level, this is a perfectly horizontal line, was back here. Okay, let's zoom way in here. That's back in September 2014. What happened? The weekly RSI came up to the EMA, so that white line is the 12 EMA of the green line is the RSI of the weekly. Came up, bumped its head, and went back down. So I will put from the point we're at, so we're at exactly this point now in current time, all right? So Alt V, and from the time, it went all the way down to here. So what I'm guessing is on price, that is the same time when price said, I'm below it. I'm looking up something important's happened up there. I'm going to go touch it. Let's go see. So I put the vertical lines on, which will translate to the price chart. So go back, boom, boom, bada, bing. It's exactly when price went below the cross, saw the important, so price went below that cross right there, red and purple, came up, said, look, because this is where those lines are, right? That's where that is. Okay? And was there a global economic meltdown? Was there a housing market getting ready to pop? Was there a $130 barrel in oil that's getting ready to go to like 180? Was gas $5? Was the government doing crazy stuff with monetary policy, which is going to cause problems? Even though technically, if hyperinflation happens, Bitcoin price could melt up, and so could the stock market. That's a different story, though. But that's pretty far from happening. It's more like, so what? Or was the government considering a 0.75 75 point rate hike, or even a 50 point rate hike? No. There was almost pure prosperity in the stock market from 2009 all the way till now. This is the first time since Bitcoin's been alive. So there's more evidence that something worse than 2014 will happen. that it won't go touch that line, which, look what's happening. Look. It looked like it wanted a round, but look. This is its time for that weekly RSI to go up and touch the line. It ain't going to happen. It's going to keep going down. It's not going, it never came to touch that line. Look. So this is where it crossed. Let's take price off. Look. Cross, boom, boom, bada, bing from that video. And again, if you go to my homepage that's the clip that shows up from the full video, I guess. And so did price ever come back up to touch it? No. Because the economic environment is a first for Bitcoin. It's going to be worse. This ain't no freaking bottom. And if it is, it would be miraculous. Like something miraculous would have to happen. It is possible. It's not a 0% chance of happening, but it's single digits and low, like not close to 10, that we're getting ready to go up because this stupid ass actually I like the RSI. I can't call it stupid. Shame on me. It's one of my primary tools. But this weekly RSI, there's like, no, best case, it goes up to test the weekly 89. Best case. To be more bullish than, something a wick above this, which was 40K, like I was saying. So totally different type of analysis, how I got to 40K, but this aligns with it. Like that was best case. 37 to 40 was best case. Meeting this or a wick above is 37 at the purple, which is the weekly 89, to 40 was a wick above, which is what has happened. And, gosh, I even reminded them maybe only 3 times. Don't talk while I'm recording. Like, well, how hard is that? If you want to color on the board behind me. And yes, my kids still color on the stuff behind me. All right. So, weekly RSI. It's probably not going to bump up to even touch that. It's still got a negative slope. How are people saying this could be a bottom and we're bullish? No, this does not make you bullish. This is a negative slope. It's not bullish. You don't even have a higher high yet. Like you need to at least do something like this, boom, 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 like maybe something like that before you're even a little bullish. You need higher lows. All right. This was a V shape, so this is not going to happen again. Coronavirus, all that stuff. So the stock market was still in pure prosperity. It just took a breather, and then it went right back up to racing all-time highs, and Bitcoin followed. That's not going to happen. This ain't going to happen. So what happened here at this bottom? Higher lows on the weekly before it took off. So let's put one vertical line where it was the bottom, and let's put one at the first higher low. When would it have been appropriate to be bullish? Crazy. Right at the exact right time. At the last red week. See that? With a weekly higher low. Because this ain't going to be a V-shape, folks. Unless it goes to 12K, then it could be V-shaped. And the RSI would be lower than ever. Right? So look how perfect that is. The first higher low on the closing week, that was the last red candle. Well, besides that one, but that was the perfect time to start going in. And where was price? At the weekly 200 MA. Has price even gotten there yet? Has price gotten there? No, this orange line. This is where bear markets have gone. And that is during prosperity in the stock market. Prosperity is now gone. It is gone. 12K Bitcoin in like January to February 2023, because the Christmas sell-off or New Year sell-off in light of price already being in a downtrend. It's kind of what I'm thinking. If 12K is going to happen, it's going to be somewhere close to February 2023. That is more likely than it's more likely than we're bullish. Weekly RSI, look, I'm a genius. No, you're not. You're not paying attention, in my opinion. Could you be right? Could those folks be right? Absolutely, but you don't guess things that have single-digit chance probabilities of happening. It's so unlikely, right? So, and all bear markets have hit this or wicked below it. So not only is the RSI not mature yet, it's not even saying be bullish yet. Just because it's low doesn't mean you go bullish. No. Bear markets, they have RSI signature with higher low, and price itself has gone down in moments of prosperity down to the weekly 200 MA, simple moving average. We have neither. And we don't have prosperity either in the stock market. And TradeFi, traditional finance, TradFi, whatever you want to call it. We don't have it. So that is my spiel on why it is pretty irresponsible to be spouting around. Look at the weekly RSI. That's bottom. We're going up. Bullish. No. Oh, goodness. Okay, hopefully this was compelling, because if it's not and you really think it's going up, then you will come back and watch my stuff in about, I don't know, in probably less than 60 days, because you'll see that I was right. Just like usually what happens when newer folks or folks who are just uberly bullish, like I was once back in May, I got too bullish, right? And it bit me in the ass. I've only done it once, though. It's just, come on, folks. Like, let's look at the charts and look at facts in the charts, not what you want. I know sometimes that I've deviated from that before, but it's a very rare moment. It's a very rare moment. And, yeah, so come on. Low's not in. Let's get this.